Hi everyone, it's me again, Michelle. We're going live. We are going to make chicken, and I'm going to make homemade green beans from my garden. I blanched up actually last summer, and then I'm going to do mashed potatoes with garlic salt. So I already kind of prepped everything, so my video wasn't as long as the last one. So I did put this in my mashed potatoes. This is Larley's garlic salt. I'm going to show you. We are cooking actually today on my fireplace. It's a wood burner actually. It's not a fireplace. But here it is. I'm going to show you. There it is. Okay. So I already have my potatoes on here. I did not grab a hot pad, so I'm just going to use this hat right here. That's my potatoes. I already put the garlic salt in there. I do it as well as boiling it. I did cut them up and peel them already just so it would be faster. Okay, and then go back into my kitchen. All right. I also prepped the green beans. I just have a small pan, which I'm going to put those on too, but these take a lot less time, and I haven't got my chicken on yet. So I will partially cook those and pull them off and then re-put them back on. Seems like it works the best. But I have in here, these are all my homemade. I'll show you. This is what they look like. I just get them out of the garden, and then I just put them in my own separate packages. I blanch them. I will show you all this as summer comes along. I'll show you my spaghetti sauce, my pickles, and my corn that I do. Okay, so we'll get back to, so these are the green beans. I just have salt and pepper, regular salt, regular pepper. And I do have a stick of butter, a whole stick on the bottom. And this is salted butter. I use whatever's on sale. I get it from Richter's Marketplace. This is great value. But yes, so it is salted. I put a whole stick in the bottom, salt and pepper. That is it. For my chicken, I have the same pan that I did in my last video for my meatloaf. I have some water here. This is butter that has sat out on the counter and softened, and then I add seasoning into this butter. This is going to go inside underneath my skin. I have actually a cocktail tonight. I don't have any ice. I was going to make one with you guys, but tonight we're just going to have Coors Light with making our dinner. Okay. Take a nice drink of a nice cold beer. I am going to wash my hands. So I'll bring you over here before we get started, because you always want nice clean hands, right? Okay, so we'll wash these up real quick. And then I am going to season the top of the chicken as well as underneath. I might rub like a little extra olive oil on top, extra virgin. And I'm going to cook that also out there on the wood burner. So, okay. We'll come over here. And I'm going to try to aim this down so I can show you guys what's... Okay, can you see in there? Okay. Here's my chicken. I got it at Richter's in Twin Lakes. Actually, they were having a sale. It was 99 cents a pound. I got this chicken for $3.22. What a deal. You got to watch those deals out there, especially Richter's. If you live near Twin Lakes, they have very good deals. Here's my chicken. I'm going to go rinse it real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, my chicken is rinsed. There we go. All right, now what I'm going to show you guys is what I like to do is I like to get up underneath the skin and separate it. And I kind of try to get in, see how I get in the leg too? I like to try to lift that skin up. I just use like 2 fingers and try to get up underneath there because I like to try to put seasoning in and stuff. It really makes it the breast and everything real flavorful and just not the skin, you know. If you don't put any seasonings underneath the skin, it's definitely not going to have any flavor. So it'll be more on the dry side with no flavor. So I am going to kind of take my fingers, just 2 of them. I kind of just rub my fingers and break the skin from the meat around. I like to try to get it all the way around and down to the... Okay. So now we're kind of like completely separated. Okay. The middle, I usually don't do a whole lot with. Sometimes I'll stick like butter in there. Not all the time. But try not to break the skin. Like try not to get no holes in it. Because I'm going to show you, I'm going to like seal it down. Okay. What I do, I kind of bring it all to kind of like you're making a cake. I cut the tip off as so, because then it is so much easier just to stick it in and squeeze it down in there. So then you can really get it, and then you could take your tip that you have and get it into the, like the leg of it, like squeeze it right up in that leg. Oh yeah, you hear it? Yeah, slops it right up in there. Okay. Smells good. All right, we're going to get some up in this leg. Oh, I got a blowout in the bag. We have a blowout. A bag blowout. That's okay. We'll still get it all up in there. And then I just take my hand and I kind of just rub it all in there. Get it all on the meat. Oh, yeah. Get it nice and around. Get it up in your legs, like around it as much as you can. Okay. Got some more in here. We'll try to get as much as we can out. All right. That's garbage. And since we have a lot still, and this is not, I'll take the rest and I'll just rub inside of the cavity. Just take it and all the extras, just put it right inside your cavity to make any of that. Okay. You can rub the top if you want, just to get some of that butter. And since I got so much butter, I'm not going to use the extra olive oil today. All right, I try to close that cavity. Whether you have to use a toothpick to close it, if you got it too ripped open, if not, totally cool. I like to try to open my arms because when I'm trying to season the outside, I like to get into the arms as well. I'm going to go wash my hands. I will be right back in just a moment. Okay. All right, I'm back. I am going to add 1 bouillon. It's a chicken bouillon. That's going to be for my gravy because I'm going to make homemade gravy at the end. So that's going to be for my homemade gravy. I will show you actually the package that I use. These are so good. I found these, and ever since I've absolutely just loved them. They are delicious, and they also make tomato with tomato in it. And I found those really useful for chicken noodle soup. It seems very good. Okay. So that's that. Don't eat too much, Boo Bear. All right, I have a lot of seasonings here that I'm going to use. This is Weber. I do use a little bit of Weber. This one is very good. This is the roasted garlic and herb. I'm just going to gently sprinkle that right over. Okay. So that's for that. And then my other oddball, because all the rest of them we're going to use, is going to be McCormick. And we're also going to use Larley's. But this is Sam's Choice. This is really good pepper. I really like it. I pre-ground it. Like I told you, I was kind of doing everything so it would go just a little faster for us. So I did pre-grind this. Okay. So that's that one. And then next, yesterday we used kosher salt. I'm going to actually use this pink salt today. It is by McCormick. I did pre-grind it. It does have the 3 settings. I do the smallest setting because I like mine really fine. So I'm just going to kind of spread this around. Okay. Then I'm going to use, this is by Larley's. It's garlic powder. I used my other garlic powder yesterday. It was by McCormick. But McCormick, if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, McCormick, I guess it's pronounced. So I'm just going to put some of that on here. I do like a lot of seasonings. I'm a seasoning girl. So McCormick, I'm using, same thing I used yesterday, the onion powder, because I really like the onion powder. It's very good flavoring. Love it, love it, love it. And then McCormick, again, I'm going to use the garlic herb and black pepper and sea salt. So I'm going to use a little of that as well. Okay, and then this I am not going to use on my chicken because this we're using in our a mashed potato. Okay, so that's all our seasoning. Now, since I do have the bouillon in, I am going to dump some water in here. And this is going to help with my gravy. So it gives me extra flavoring for gravy. I would say not even an inch, like not even a quarter of an inch. Just a little bit of water. And then I'm going to cover this. And then we're going to take this out to my wood burner. So I'm going to go bring it out there. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So now we got it out on the wood burner. And actually, I'm going to wrap, I think, this with tinfoil just to keep it more tight because of, man, I got a big glare. Because of, there we go. Because I think it's going to lose heat because it's actually not in the oven. And I all want it to cook all together. So I'm going to cover that. And then it's just going to sit out here and cook. Oh, that's so beautiful. Saves me on money, gas, you know. And it's something different. It's too cold to cook outside. I don't want to be out there. It is literally 13 degrees. Right there. 13 degrees. 6 degrees with wind chill. So there we have it for right now. And then I will tune back on and let you know the finished product, show you what the chicken looks like, the green beans, and also at that point, I will make my homemade gravy from scratch. So I will make it from the juice that comes out of the chicken. I will do that. I'll strain it. And then I will make my brew. And then I'll show you how I do that too as well. I learned that from my mother. It's the best ever. Gravy ever. So once you taste it, you will never, ever want to go back to a jar or anything. It's not that hard to make. So I want to thank you for watching. And if you can, like, subscribe, do what you got to do. You know it. So we will get back to you in just a little while. All right. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you back in a little while. Bye-bye.